Well, hello and welcome to our top 10 promotional cards episode here at Submit Wrestling Cards. Now, in this episode, we're going to cover when wrestling companies team up with other companies to help shift merchandise. To be honest, some of these collaborations are hilarious and clearly identify wrestling's target audience or key demographic. We'll let you decide those as we go through the video. As mentioned, most of these cards will be from around the 90s period when wrestling was in its golden era and new generation respectively. Wrestling was going through an identity crisis in the mid-90s. We all know what was going on, but I bet you didn't know most of the merchandise agreements that are featured in this video and also in Kevin's most recent merchandise book. Plug! Right, let's get started and kick things off. So, number 10, Swanson TV Dinners. If you're wanting a microwave dinner because you can't cook or can't be bothered to cook, on a dinner tray, maybe on your own in your mum's basement, and you love watching wrestling, then this promotion is for you. These cards are awesome, and I've always enjoyed them, and they are quite original in their design, and I think the pictures are really great. And again, the wrestlers they featured are absolutely at the peak of that era. Now, apart from $1 Million Man, which looks like it was taken on a Sony Ericsson phone and then scanned with a potato. Otherwise, the rest of the 12 cards in this set look amazing. Number 9, Hostess Munchies. Being dubbed as the greatest chips in Canada. Excuse me, I'm just going to step in here. For our residents here in the United Kingdom, chips in Canada are actually what we here in Blighty refer to as crisps. I hope this clears up any confusion. Hostess partnered with the WWF in 1987 to give free stickers away with their food. These are small stickers in their own plastic sealed wrapper, so the chip juice, chip sweat, chip tears, whatever, so that the stickers don't get greasy. There are some really great stickers here, and the pictures are really clear and easy to identify, even if though they are on the small side. Number 8, Disney Limit Magazine. So in Germany, there is a huge pull for WWF merchandise and promotional material throughout the 90s. Even so, the family-friendly company with a view to non-violent entertainment, well, not so much with people when Bambi's mum died, tough times. But Disney included in their magazines free trading cards, film stars, pop stars and celebrities alike. And in those were wrestlers too. Increasingly hard to collect, these cards are brilliant. They used a lot of rarer images to promote their products, and some are highly collectible, such as the Green Undertaker. I featured a video here on a recent PSA return for Undertaker. Here it is on the screen, and that's the Red Undertaker. Number 7, Panini Caps cards. I've covered these before, there's only 3, very cliquey. These cards were in the packs with the Panini Caps and Slammers from 1995. I like the cards, to be honest. They really could have done a lot more with these cards, along with the caps, and you probably need about 10 packs of the caps or something. I don't know, you do the math, there's only 3 to collect. Number 6, the Mplek Greek cards. We've covered these a few times and they are present in this video here, hopefully on the screen now, as you can see. But these are very rare, and they are somewhat borderline bootleg. Hopefully, very soon, we will have some confirmations from some of the grading companies that these are legitimate cards. Watch this space. Number 5, Super Match cards. So there's a lot of food items here, and there are more food items to come, but for now, let's relax with a nice cool can. Right, yes, the Super Match cards in partnership with Coca-Cola. These were included as part of a competition where you could scratch off the card to see if you'd won various prizes. There are a lot of these, and they do look good in my opinion. There's a great roster of cards, at least 20 or so, that look really good. And there are some great photos too. hard to get a full set of unscratched cards, but if you're not worried about the competition bits at the bottom, then you should be absolutely fine. Now, before we go through to reveal number 1, I know we're halfway through the set, but stick with me, we have some honourable mentions. For the first time in a top 10, we've got honourable mentions. I know, you should be honoured. SummerSlam Hasbro and Best Price MOC holographic cards. Hasbro sales were dropping. With an upcoming SummerSlam event, they decided to slap a sticker on the packaging and throw in these pretty sweet holographic cards of your chosen wrestlers. These have been accounted for and they're quite hard to collect, all of them. Please don't open up the MOC cases just to get some. I mean, every time you open up an MOC Hasbro, a fairy dies. This is alongside the Fun School MOC cards as well. Now, these were added into packs right from the start. They were random, so you could get a different figure and a different card, which is annoying, but they're fun and original though, and again, tough to get because not many MOCs have survived because the packaging for Fun School was really difficult. Number 4, Little Caesar. Now, here in the UK, we don't have Little Caesars, so I don't quite know what it sells. I could do a Google search, but I'm not going to. Now, here's a quick list of what food Little Caesars, I think, could possibly sell. Salad. That's it. Caesar salad. I mean, if they don't sell Caesar salad, then they're missing a trick. So whatever. You can get fucked. Right. These are relatively small in number. Now, there are only, I think, 4 or 5 cards that exist, but they are really cool. They're individually sealed and they're holographic. So again, they're from that idea that it's food related. You're not going to get your greasy fingers on them or that ranch dressing that you seem to have so much of in America. But again, WCW cards don't get enough love from the mid-90s. Number 3. Good Humour Ice Cream, one of my all-time favourite sets, and also one of the hardest sets to complete outside of America. Another American-only release, but I genuinely think they are amazing. A great set of photos, and the roster is all the big hitters, so you're not going to be disappointed with any of these that you got out of the ice cream packs or boxes, whatever they came in, I've no idea. They ran the promotion for a few years and they changed the lineup a few times, which I think is great as well. Not seen many with the full set because it ran for so long, but it could be a great little project for a collector, and I would be absolutely ecstatic to see a collector complete that full ice cream set. Number 2, NASCAR. So there weren't really many of these released at all. They were really, really limited. Now, alongside the toy car being released, they weren't really going to land very well. I think this was more of a mutual agreement for cross-advertising than any real premium product being delivered because it was such small in number. And to be honest, yes, those audiences would probably cross over, but I really don't think they put too much into this because the numbers were so small with regards to the cards that were produced. Number 1, Bubblegum. Our number 1 slot is being held by these little critters. Now, these for me are remembered fondly, and for most of the furniture in my room, my books, my toys, my tapes, all of these had these stickers on, and I used to put them all over the place. They were cheap and abundant, but they were awesome too, and they really got the product into different markets really, really easily because you were quite happy to slap these stickers on everything. They're a mixture of logos and promotional photos and action photos too, which meant there was some great time spent selecting what was actually released. And that there was so many series released of these as well, and that just shows how popular they were. They were included with these sticks of bubblegum. You got one at a time, and it just worked so well. I have vivid memories of buying these from the shops, as do most of you. So, let's take a look then at the products and the market of the professional wrestling world and who they were aiming at in the 90s. You were looking at eating TV dinners, crisps, watching Disney. You could maybe have been Greek, drinking Coke, eating fast food with ice cream, and then watching NASCAR whilst chewing gum. There you go, people. if that was you, you were catered for in the 90s for promotional wrestling cards. Thanks again, stay safe, and see you all soon on the next video.